The Doctor Who audio dramas. Since 1982, classic Doctor Who, the way you remember it. Visit us on our website at dwad.net or join us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/groups/Doctor Who audio dramas.
Sheesh, Hannah. There you are, finally.
Jeez, David. You scared 10 years out of me.
Sorry. I figured you'd hear me clumping up the stairs. Too lost in thought?
I guess. What are you doing here?
Well, you're very predictable. You didn't come back to the room after work, so I assumed you're upset. And when you're upset, you always come to the factory roof.
Maybe I just like the view.
I'll be the first to admit that it's a pretty nice vista. I'd take Perth over just about anywhere we've been so far. But we both know you're not here to look at a few buildings.
Fair enough. I won't make you drag it out of me. I was laid off and didn't feel like being miserable in our dumpy little hovels, so I decided to come and be miserable up here.
Are you serious? The printers seemed like a sure thing. What happened?
Sorry, but first in, first out. It's not me, it's the economy. Check back in 6 months after a bit of turnover. They probably threw in a few more platitudes, but I honestly stopped listening.
I'm sorry, that's not...
No, don't. It's not your fault. None of this is your fault. I'm trying to do right by you. It's just that right now it's hard to hold down a job.
Maybe the economy really is taking a turn.
Or maybe nobody in this city wants to hire a drifter like me. Or they're all getting cheap.
Technically, we're not drifters. We're runaways.
I'm sure if you tell my ex-boss, he'll be really fascinated to hear the differences.
Listen, I think that maybe I should get a job too. That way, if one of us loses a job, the other one can keep on earning.
No, I've already got a few things lined up. I'm sure I'll be back in the game by the end of the week.
And what happens when that one falls through? I'm not a child anymore. I'm an adult, and I can work.
I told you not to worry about it. Besides, you need to look after yourself.
I may be your little brother, but there's no sense babying me anymore. And I've got my health under control anyway. That was me practicing my comedic timing.
Yeah, real convincing. Did you hear that?
Are you trying to change the subject?
No, seriously. You don't hear that rumble? It sounds like when the train would go by our tent back in Wellington.
You sure that's not just an actual train going for... Wait. The roof is vibrating.
It's getting worse.
Is it an earthquake?
I don't know, but we better get down from here. Now. Hold on. Who's that?
Who's what?
The guy with the long dark hair over there. Don't you see him?
Well, sure, but that entire machine he's playing with wasn't here when I arrived.
What?
None of that, whatever it is, was here when I came in. What's he doing?
I don't know. Let's get out of here. The entire building is still shaking.
I think it's that machine. It's not an earthquake. Whatever he's doing with that machine is vibrating the entire building.
All the more reason for us to get out of here?
It can't be that dangerous though, right? If he's working with it, it's not going to cause the building to collapse. Otherwise he'd be a fool to stay.
We don't know who he is. Maybe he is a fool. Let's... What in the name of...
What's happening? I can barely look at it.
Me neither. Some kind of laser or something? I can't tell.
Let's get a closer look. Maybe we can ask that guy.
Are you serious? We're getting out of here.
The standoff between the Republic of Matrimere and the Polar Federation has continued to escalate. While the Polar Federation boasts Chiron's largest military force, Matrimere has maintained control of several of the planet's largest mineral deposits. Meanwhile,
Enter.
several smaller nations have been
Ah, Victoria. I wasn't expecting you so early.
It's not early, Michael. It's 3 in the afternoon.
With
Oh.
escalating tensions in the north,
sorry.
and the announcement that the Lithium Coast has produced its first nuclear weapons, a peace.
I was watching that.
I know. I can watch your brain rotting in real time. Have you seriously been watching this drivel all day?
Times are difficult, dear sister. It's important to stay abreast of the latest developments.
What's important is your job. The only reason these saber rattlers can fight over every little mineral deposit they discover is because of our family legacy. Without us and the Castlebrook Foundation, this planet's entire atmosphere would be a thin layer of crunchy snow.
Maybe you're right. Sorry that I lost track of time. Do you have the reports?
Terraforming Engine 34 has seen a 30% drop in output. As a result, the Ammonite coast has dropped by 5 degrees. We're working on increasing the output of engines 33 and 35 to compensate.
Is it a mechanical problem?
I've been working with Lorenzo to rule out a software bug. A team is on its way to the site just in case.
If this Cold War continues to escalate, it might be a moot point.
It's just a bunch of bluster. If trade doesn't resume, no one will be making money. And as soon as they figure out they've stopped making money, they'll realize how piggish they've all been acting. If you ask me, our great-grandfather should have refused to start the terraforming engines until after all of the settlers agreed to form a single unified government. But that's neither here nor there.
I suppose us Castlebrooks have been altruistic since our first day on Chiron.
Maybe so, but that won't stop me from griping about it in private.
But if the people of Chiron choose to destroy themselves, then it will have all been for nothing anyway.
Oh, Michael, are you going to be like this all day? Humans have had nuclear weapons and things even worse for tens of thousands of years. And yet, here we are. The first settled world outside of the Milky Way. We did it.
But for how long?
Okay, look, I'm going to meet with Lorenzo. If you're still like this after dinner, I'm going to block your access to the net.
Victoria, wait, Maybe she's right. I've got important work to do, assuming we don't blow ourselves to bits. If only...
There's a starman waiting in the sky. Ah, I guess that's me. Here I am, floating above Earth, again, as usual. Well, nothing wrong with that after a lovely concert. It was fun showing off yet another face to Bowie, but I did almost run into 3 other me's, and River, and Mark, and the patron, and I did drop Susie Joe off there once. I remember that not going well. Okay, that one is clearly too crowded. I really need to look up some of his other tour dates. Let's see here. I've always heard middling things about the Glass Spider tour, but maybe I... What in the name of... What's this? I swear I flew into a quasar, but I can see Earth on the monitor. But there's... How could a beam of energy this powerful be coming from Earth, especially in this time period? Come on, old girl. You've weathered worse. Now, what's going on down there? I can't seem to get a good reading on what's causing this. But if left unchecked, this beam could push Earth out of its orbit altogether. Let's get down there. If I can't work out what's happening up here, we'll check the source. I have a nasty feeling about this.
Stupid Michael. Stupid politics, stupid impending world war. Chiron is our birthright. If it wasn't for the Castlebrooks, this world wouldn't even be worth fighting over. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. Who put these dinosaur computers in the most critical databank on the planet? Now, there might be a resource shortage, but we're the Castlebrooks. People should be lining up to give us what we're owed.
Having a bad day?
Oh, Lorenzo. No. Maybe. Yes.
Great. The full gamut.
Sorry, I'm just frustrated. Michael's deep down the political well, and his misery's rubbing off on me. Because of the trade restrictions, we can't get a computer powerful enough to open a cake recipe, let alone analyze the 5-year climate report.
The reports can wait. Why don't you take a day or two off? Go up to Pine Creek and see the sights. Do some shopping. Hit the hot springs. Anything to get your mind off of this.
Oh, I can't just leave Michael. He's having an existential crisis. Meanwhile, I'm furious because the guerrillas in charge of their respective governments are flexing their muscles needlessly and putting this entire project in jeopardy.
Do you really think it'll end in nuclear war?
I don't know. I told Michael that everything would be fine, but the longer I've been stewing alone down here, the more I wonder.
It seems very short-sighted.
Tremendously so. And what right have they to destroy the planet that my family's worked so hard to build?
I'm telling you, get out of HQ for a while, even if it's only for the day.
I wish I could, but Michael's too busy brooding to do his share of the work. Someone has to keep the lights on until the nuclear war breaks out.
I hate to see you both like this. I feel like the two of you are practically my family.
Of course. We've known each other for, 20 years now? I feel the same way. So does Michael.
Which is why I want to suggest something. Something that might stop the posturing and push war out of everyone's mind.
Oh?
But it's not a good thing.
What do you mean?
Honestly, it's a disturbing thought. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Disturbing how?
People might get hurt. It might cause the Castlebrook Foundation to come under a lot of heat. It could destabilize the entire world.
Listen, an idea is just an idea unless it's put into practice. You can tell me what you've got on your mind. I won't judge you.
You know how Engine 34 has been having issues?
It's the main thing keeping me occupied as of late.
We could manually reduce the output of more of the engines. From here, we could strategically cool large areas of Chiron.
And why would we do that?
We put pressure on the world leaders. They might be more willing to negotiate a peace. They were in danger of losing their population centers, farmland, or industrial districts to the bitter cold.
You're right. It's not a pretty thought. But if we could force the hand, it might be enough to at least get them talking again. Maybe if we do that, Michael will return to his old self, but...
But what?
I'm not sure he would go for it. I'm not even sure I'm comfortable with it. If we do things wrong, it could result in tremendous loss of life.
True. But between this and nuclear war, I think I'd rather risk it.
No, you're right. If we have it in our power to prevent the end of this world, we should try. I'll talk to Michael about it. He may veto it, but I think the idea's worth considering.
I hate that it's come to this. Even bringing it up, I felt sick to my stomach.
Yeah, sometimes I think you and Michael are too much alike. But you may have given us the direction we need to take to get through this. Thank you.
If we're lucky, maybe it won't even come to that. I'm ready to do my part, but I'd rather we didn't have to become a greater evil to stop the lesser evils. You know what I mean?
I do. Don't worry, just remember, whatever happens, we're doing it in the best interest of Chiron.
Come on, David. Whatever this light is, it's getting more powerful.
That man doesn't seem concerned. Look, he's standing less than 3 meters from it, so it's probably safe enough.
The ceiling is going to fall in on us. Let's get out of here while we still can.
Okay, maybe you're right. Let's start heading for the door.
Hold on. Something's happening. What's he doing?
Is he walking towards the beam?
He can't be serious. Is he going to? Holy!
He's gone.
Did you see what I saw? I thought he'd be turned into confetti, but it looked like he was launched into the air.
No, I didn't see that. But I did notice that the beam is starting to get bigger.
Okay, for real this time. Let's get out of here.
I guess we should have left earlier.
I hate to say I told you so, but...
I'm sorry. We're going to die here.
Of course we aren't. Don't start panicking now.
There's too much dust, and
Then don't talk. Focus on your breathing. Here, lean on me. That beam might be getting bigger, but we're going to be out of here before it launches us up into the sky too.
Hannah,
If you talk, it'll get worse. And if you panic, that's worse still. Just trust me. Come on, door's right here. What in the name of?
Don't panic, I'm here to help.
What? Who? How? We move this ridiculous thing?
it's one of those police boxes, isn't it? Like back in London?
You shouldn't be talking. Focus on your breathing. But, yeah. Now that you mention it, it's definitely that. It doesn't explain how it got right here in front of us. Who is that guy?
Oh dear, look at this. It's getting bigger, isn't it? Is this beam yours?
Of course not, you oaf. Now move your silly blue box. It's blocking the only way out of here, and we'd really rather not be here when this beam swallows the rest of this building.
Oh, there will be much bigger trouble than that if we don't turn this thing off. Let's get a closer look.
Last guy who did that got hurled into the stratosphere. We need to get out. Where are you going?
I'm just going to have a look. Maybe we can turn this thing off before it does any serious damage to the Earth.
You've got to be kidding. Hey, come back here. Ugh, we need that lunatic to get this police box out of the way, and you're in no state to move.
Go after him. I'll be fine. But if the beam gets him...
Right. Then there's really no way out. You don't move from this spot. I'll be right back. Promise.
Thank you for meeting with me on such short notice, Alexandria.
Of course. It is what you pay me for.
Too true. And I'm sure that, as my political advisor, you probably wish you were being paid quite a bit more right now.
My desire for a salary increase has nothing to do with the current political climate. But I am here to help. So what's on your mind?
The Castlebrook Foundation has been neutral on political matters since its inception. When humans arrived on Chiron, it was my family's task to construct, activate, and maintain the terraforming engines. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yes, I'm aware. I did go to elementary school.
Are you in a bad mood today?
My phone has been ringing off the hook since sunrise. Reporters, politicians, my grandmother, you name it. Everyone wants an interview with someone, and apparently the Castlebrook Foundation's political advisor is interesting enough.
I'm sorry, that sounds stressful.
I don't need an apology. I need you to cut to the chase so that I can go put a bag of ice on my head and put my phone in the refrigerator.
Ah, okay. So my question is, do you think that there's any way that we could leverage the goodwill that the Castlebrook Foundation has built up over the last few hundred years? Could we convince anyone to come to the negotiating table? We've done so much good for Chiron. I really don't want to see that all wasted over these petty political squabbles.
I'm going to ignore how much of an understatement petty political squabble is. This world is on the verge of mutually assured destruction, a feat that very, very few self-sustaining settlement planets have managed to achieve in human history.
We've come so far and learned so little, right?
The Castlebrook Foundation has never made an overt political statement before, so the fact that you're doing it at all might get people to listen.
That's what I was hoping for, yes.
But keep this in mind if you make an attempt at calling for peace. The current crisis was brought about because nations are withholding critical resources from each other. In the end, your terraforming engines are resources too.
And?
Let's say you shut down the terraforming engine near Catalyst City. What happens to that city?
The temperature there and everywhere around it falls to negative 50 degrees.
Now imagine an army with the power to do that to their enemies.
I see.
Don't do anything stupid.
I will take what you have said to heart. Thank you. Good day, Alexandria.
It's not, but I appreciate the sentiment.
I don't understand. What is this thing? What possible purpose could it serve?
Okay, you. I'm here to help. What can I do?
Ah, well, good question. Once I figure out how I can help, I'll let you know how you can help.
Incredible. Well, you can help by moving your police box.
No, that will waste valuable seconds. Whatever this energy beam is, it's trapped in a containment field. but the field is running out of power. That's why this beam is getting wider.
Okay, well, how do we stop that from happening? I'm completely in the dark here.
Blast, where are the controls? These screens are all just energy readouts. It seems this thing is a wormhole generator, but to where and what, I couldn't begin to guess. That console there, what does it say?
Macarian 231, then a bunch of numbers. What does that mean?
Oh my.
Nothing good, I take it.
That's a quasar. Nearest one to Earth, so far as I'm aware.
And what is a quasar?
We have to shut this thing down immediately.
Sir, what is a quasar?
It's the core of an active galaxy. When the black hole at the centre of a galaxy gets overwhelmed with material falling in, it emits an enormous amount of energy. I mean, visible across the known universe amounts of energy. These aren't standard parts. Someone built this out of, junk. But I think I can stop it. I just need to figure out which of these closes the wormhole aperture.
Sir?
What?
What's a black hole?
Not now. And quit calling me sir.
Well, what's your name?
People usually call me the Doctor.
Okay, the Doctor. How do I turn this thing off?
The aperture should be controlled by something that slides up and down. You can't just turn this kind of wormhole on and off. It needs to be done slowly. If the aperture shuts too fast, the energy will back up and punch right back through.
This panel over here has a slider of some sort. Should I move it down?
Yes, but slowly, please. Are there any other controls?
This TV screen has a countdown for something. If I'm reading this right, we have 30 seconds until... what?
Okay, lower the slider, but try to time the closing to the end of that countdown. The faster you slide it, the more likely the pressure from the relativistic jet could drop to the containment field, or space-time itself. Or maybe both.
What's a relative... You know what? Never mind.
Meanwhile, let me try to reroute as much power to that containment field as I can.
Looks like you added about 20 seconds. Okay, the slider is just about to the bottom.
Well done. Your timing was impeccable.
Why, we did it.
Sure, but now that containment field is filled with superheated plasma. It's no longer going to push Earth out of orbit, but may very well blow this building to smithereens.
Well, then let's move your box and get out of here.
Yes, it's box time. Where's the young man you were here with?
My brother, he's resting near your box.
Then let's gather him up and get out of here. That plasma will expand many times faster than the speed of sound. We'll be safe inside my TARDIS, my police box.
Inside of your police box? What good is that going to do when the roof comes down on us?
I think you'll find that my box is more than capable of dealing with something as trivial as 2 tons of sheet metal.
Great. We're still going to die. David, are you okay?
I'll live.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
I might need a hand.
Always.
Allow me to assist. Right this way, lad.
We're not going to make it.
Come on, last few feet, we're almost there.
It's blowing.